Okay, so today I want to talk to you guys about the image of black people that's being portrayed in media today, particularly television shows. And I'm going to use this new show, The Real Housewives of the Potomac, as an example of a point. But basically, over years now, there's just been criticism from the black community saying that, a particular show, a particular popular show is poor. It is should be removed from the air because it grossly misrepresents black people, or it's a bad image, or it's a inaccurate image of black people in general. A lot of shows have been at, particularly the reality shows, particularly the characters in the black characters in the reality shows. So like Love and Hip Hop, Bad Girls Club, The Housewives, all kind of shows like this. There have been a bunch of examples and a bunch of cases where the criticism has been the same. So now they have this new. So the issue isn't these shows. And let me give you an example before I make my point. Let me give you an example of the Real Housewives of Potomac. Why I have an issue with that. Number one, Potomac is a suburb of Washington D.C. I grew up there. That's where I'm at now. And the things they say about Potomac are just a poor representation of that area. Okay, so one of the things they say is, Potomac is it's very exclusive. One of the most exclusive places in the United States. Now you just can't get into Potomac. Oh no, that's not for everybody. First of all, yes you can get to the Potomac. If you have a car, if you have an Uber, if you have a bicycle, if you have a token for the Montgomery public bus route, you can get to Potomac. Okay? All right. Number two, okay? If you got the money to live in one of those houses, you can get to Potomac. That's about the only requirements. And you know what? That stands up for the Potomac and the projects as well. So, I'm just saying. Now, number two is there's this one lady on there who says, one of the residents, she says, I'm married to the black Bill Gates. I'm married to the black Bill Gates. Hey, girl, black Bill Gates married. So, here's my problem with what she said. If there is a black Bill Gates, that person's name is Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey. Guess where she lives? So that plus, the fact that they're always in Georgetown, which has nothing to do with Potomac, and the way they just talk about stuff, that's my issue just with the show. And then there's also how they're portraying this very materialistic, petty, catty image of black women. They're getting criticized for that as well. But they're not the only show that's been in that position. So I say all of that to say that I've just listed a bunch of reasons why this show should be taken off the air. And particularly, how it represents black people. I don't think this show should be taken off the air because the problem isn't the show. The problem isn't that there aren't any other shows to balance it. There isn't a counter version of that show that shows a different type of black woman. So just because there isn't any of this should not mean we attack this for not being responsible for it all. Check that dance out. But that's my only thing. Okay? Because I listed a whole bunch of reasons why that show should be taken off the air. And I'm not saying it should be taken off the air for that. It should be taken off the air if people don't watch it. That's the reason why it should be taken off the air. Point blank, period. And instead of crying out and criticizing the show and demanding that they're changed, the real easy thing to do would be to stop talking about these shows and not watch them. But since that's impossible for anybody to do, the next thing to do is just cry out for a counter version of that or something to balance that out. And beyond this issue, There's never going to be this ideal image of black people in media. It will never be. It will never be. There will never be one source you can go to say that this is the way black people are. No one source will ever have that. So we need to stop looking for this hero of a show that's going to come and stop running around acting as if when the fall of the black people do come, it's going to be because some girl with some sunglasses leaned to her neck and said, "Who gonna check me, boo?" All right? That's the issue, okay? Because, as Jill Scott Heron said, the revolution will not be televised. Later. Hey, what's up? I just wanted to say thanks for taking time to watch my video. Be sure to follow me on social media and also subscribe to this channel, like, comment, because I look at the feedback. It helps me because I'm a role model and I'm here for the children. I'm just playing. Fuck the kids. Later.